Okay, welcome in everybody. We got Sparky versus Maps. Maps playing Ryota in the pink, Sparky playing Emeric in the blue. And we got Dimensions, so this is a TYM map that has been tried out for August. August, of course, being more of a naval focused event. We wanted to see how these different naval maps would play out. And yeah, Dimensions is going to have a lot going on. A lot of action on multiple fronts, but you know, we'll do our best to follow it. It is sort of mixed base in that there are these portals all over the map, and we're going to see some exchanges happen with these portals. We haven't seen too much use of portals so far in events. I think the main thing about them is that they tend to favor larger maps, you know, and like kind of interesting dynamics where they can be contested. So smaller maps not working out so well with them, which is generally what we've been favoring for tournament play so far. Another thing to note about this map, it does have unit converters instead of ports. So we're going to see mostly a limited amount of unit production. Normally when a port is added to a map, the unit count skyrockets, although there is actually a port, now that I say that. All the port buys are going to be limited by these rivers. Oh, actually no. Wait, there is a path. It's just a very slow path. Okay. The Dimension is actually the map with the port, I should say. And yeah, we're going to see people, I guess both players try and build out of all the production facilities as much as possible. Key buildings here are going to be like these fortified villages, for example. They're going to offer a lot of extra income. Players, and you know, actually same with these lumber mills, players are going to definitely be favoring trying to take those just for the extra econ and maps. The capture route is actually going to allow their commander to knock this fortified down. We're going to see an exchange of fortified villages, and this adds a dynamic where if these get contested early enough, you're going to see a very minimal amount of income actually from both players. Especially in the first like 5 to 6 turns. And then once they get captured, like the income kind of just spikes up. Yeah, what's going on so far? Ryota has Groove. Of course, Ryota generally tends to get Groove pretty quickly. Ooh. Not going to keep fighting over this fortified village. Could have retaken it, but decides instead to leave it for the moment. I guess the idea here is that you leave it for a turn, Emeric knocks it down the next turn. And then, yeah, the sword is in place to capture. Ooh, lots of teleporting going on here, favoring putting all these units kind of in the center area. Maps. Going to go over to the right hand side actually, try and face off against Emeric for the moment. What's Ryota gonna do? Alright, just picks off the swords, realizes, hey, like I got an extra turn to take this fortified. Might as well use it. My opponent hasn't taken their fortified back on their side of the map, so why rush things? Hitting these villages, that's gonna be a bit frustrating, but they'll do what they can. Okay. Emeric knocks this down. No unit in place to capture just yet, so be more contesting over it for the short term. If I can get an opportunity to hit escape at the correct timing. Take a look at the overview, and Sparky's quite far ahead on econ and unit count actually. Maps has definitely got some catching up to do. And they're going to start by knocking down this fortified, and they've done so in a way where their opponent cannot capture it back. This village over here is still having a lot of competition over it, we'll say. Yeah, these swords are just going to keep fighting over this particular area. And oh, actually, see a golem coming out. So Maps is getting ready to just slam a golem over here. Nothing can fight it on this side right now. Oh, Sparky finds a good opportunity to get a steal. And thieves are incredibly deadly on this map. Yeah, that hideout is a great place to punish like early captures like this village, for example. Okay, Sparky finally gonna finish capturing over here though. A second thief comes out from Sparky, so we're looking to be in good position. And oh, the knight with the barge. That's gonna offer some very forward aggression. Like that knight could go and contest that stronghold. And Maps just continuing to slowly capture over on this left hand side of the map. Has a lot of pressure on this stronghold now though. Rifle, Ryota, Golem as well. The knight behind it. It's gonna take a while to get those units into position, but it should happen at some point. And actually looking at this, the thief is actually lining up for a steal on the stronghold. I don't know if Maps has anything to punish it right now. But maybe the play for Maps is to just ignore that. They can just be like, okay, you can absolutely just go for the steal on my stronghold. I don't need money right now. I've got a rifle positioned to kill any blocker in front of your stronghold. I've got Ryota tier 2. And actually this could be a very short game. I don't know if Sparky's got enough stuff in place to punish this. Okay, what are we going to see now? Rifle goes for the hit. Golem isn't actually going to go towards the stronghold. Interesting. And Map's still playing that econ game for the moment. I feel like he should just pressure the stronghold though. He does have this portal. He does have a bunch of stuff active here. He is moving the rest of his army into position. So maybe that's the play. Sparky, ooh. Oh, Warship is actually bought. Okay, so Thief cannot get the steal. And this unit converter slowly getting captured. This portal getting captured as well. Sparky securing the right hand side of the map. While still holding this portal on the left. I don't even think that could get knocked down. Just more and more units now. Getting ready to defend. And is this enough? Okay, Warship just gonna put on some pressure. Very defensive, but does mean that village won't be able to be captured. And Maps, okay, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna kind of inch forwards. Keep bringing more and more units in. Oh, probably should have moved the spear before teleporting that unit in, but no, I think they're fine for now. Oh, the spear should be in position to punish this knight though. I feel like it could have inched forward just a little bit. But maybe the fear here is the Kraken. And oh, Emeric has tier 2 now. And that's really dangerous. Oh, and has a frog, okay. And this is a lot of units in the front line. Ooh, Rifle's gonna take a big hit from that dog. Oh, and Ryota gets grabbed. Oh no. And I don't know if there's enough here to finish this off. And there are a lot of heavy hitting units, so I think it should be okay. But Maps, what are you gonna do? Captures this village, okay. Opens a gap. I don't know if that's big enough. Spear gonna do its job though. Riverboat also gonna do its job. Doesn't quite do enough, but Golem in place now. And Maps is just gonna keep bringing these heavy hitting units to the front. Heals up the rifle. Yeah, you absolutely need to do that. Golem probably shouldn't have been the unit. Oh, but opens up another gap. Okay, I can respect it. And yeah, this sword's just gonna heal. Mage is gonna break the crit there. I don't know if there's enough anti-air in here now though. This dragon, this mage goes down. I think we just start seeing stuff getting killed. Okay, good. Suicide, gonna open up that village going down. Is this actually death for these spears? I think it is. And are we gonna see some attempt at a lethal here? Like, gonna do some damage. So we're gonna live on 71. 72 actually, okay. Dragon gonna hit from behind. And is Dragon plus Mage enough? I guess with this Kraken behind this. Oh, and the frog pull, okay. Yeah, he's just barely alive, and well played by Sparky. They're gonna take game. I was supposed to say game 1, but this is the only game this set. And I think Maps had the right idea of being aggressive on the stronghold, but they kind of just sat around a bit too long. They probably should have had Golem. They should have just ignored this village. They should have just charged in with their Golem. Used Ryota Groove because you can get tier 1 back pretty quickly after tier 2. Taking advantage of the movement speeds debuff that Ryota does and put some early pressure on, but well played. Sparky had the econ leads, so I can't really blame Maps for panicking a little bit there and trying to retake econ, but reality is like you just have to finish the game where you lose. But yeah, well played. Sparky gonna take it. And Emeric basically did nothing with his groove. Like he just hit a bunch of units over here.